We all know Kardashian. Hello everybody, my name is Raya and welcome to my channel. Today the fancy shirt is back because we're gonna do a Met Gala recreation, and this look is inspired by Kim Kardashian West. I made a Twitter poll last Friday, was it? Around that time, where I asked my followers in Twitter which Met Gala makeup look would they like to see, and from that poll, Kim Kardashian West was the winner. So today I'm gonna bring what the audience asked me to do. So let's start. Apologies if the shirt is not accurate. She's wearing a nude skin tone dress with a lot of glittery sparkly sequins, and I don't have anything that looks similar to that, so let's stick with this white off shoulder. And we all know the magic, the maestro behind Kim Kardashian West's superb makeup look, Mario, makeup by Mario in Instagram. I don't know how to pronounce his last name actually. Mario the Div. No, I'm not gonna try and pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it. But we all know who Mario is. If you are a makeup junkie, a makeup artist, then at some point in your life, Makeup by Mario or Mario has been one of your inspirations, and he is actually one of mine. So I looked through his Instagram feed and saw that he did Kim's face first, like the base and everything. So we're gonna do that too. He didn't disclose any of the products used, or I'm just too lazy to check out. And we don't have any internet connection here in our dorm because I don't know why. Until now, after 4 days, they still didn't fix it. So I'm quite a hermit nowadays. I often go to the live or the cafe stores here just so I can have any updates in the interweb world. But upon looking at some pictures, he started with face makeup, so let's do that. By the way, I'm using L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation. In the pictures, Kim's base or face makeup is quite matte, so let's stick to that spectrum. This foundation is, I would say, semi-matte or soft matte finish. Yes, that's more accurate. Brands that Makeup by Mario use on Kim is Giorgio Armani, Laura Mercier. So if you have any of these brands lying around in your makeup kit, then this is the time to pull it off and start playing with them. But for me, I am a drugstore girl because I'm quite broke. So let's do wonders with drugstore alternatives, shall we? Right, that's 2 layers of foundation on. Now I'm gonna use this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer because this is the only matte concealer that I have lying around. Mario is quite known for highlighting and contouring, so if you have lighter shades of concealer, use that. Fortunately, I only have this one, and it's still quite light in my skin tone, but not too light currently, but we'll make do. And I believe this year's Met Gala theme was camp, and upon doing some research, I think camp is being out of this box, like something that is quite outrageous and not common for an everyday basis. So I think Kim's look is quite basic yet glamorous. Of course, I cannot deny that. She looks so pretty, so glamorous, so Hollywood level, but it's not camp, you know. For me, the looks that stood out as camp, like they really follow the theme, was Ezra Miller, And who is that celebrity who carried his head around? I forgot his name. Gerald, was it? Or something like that. And then Katy Perry for the girls because, oh my god, chandelier. That's quite out of this world, right? Although she should have gone as fireworks because chandelier is not her song, right? And then for the brows, I'm gonna take this BYS brow gel first in the shade brunette. Her brows are quite defined and bold, though they're quite thin, but I have fluffy Asian brows, so we'll have to make it as thin as possible. Again, this is just a inspired makeup look, not quite a transformation, just a recreation of the makeup that she used because I'm not that talented. I am not like other people out there who is crazy with their makeup skills and can transform into anyone. Like Jackie Wires, oh my god. If you've seen her Lily Collins makeup tutorial, wow. I thought it was Lily Collins' twin, like legit. I really thought that Jackie was Lily Collins, and that girl could pull off any recreation look. I don't know. I'm actually gonna use this bone shade right here called Pure as setting powder because I don't have a lighter shade of powder with me, and I'm gonna use my beauty sponge to pick up some of that product and try to stamp it on the center of my face because I noticed Kim Kardashian's look is so highlighted on the center. Mario, I find that he does baking as well, like a light bake. So if you have loose powder with you, then you can also try to bake. But this method also works. You are using a damp sponge. You are really pressing that powder onto your skin, making it look smooth. The eyes are actually a halo situation and more of the brown tones, so I'm gonna start with cookie dough right here. I'm gonna place that on the outer and inner part of my eyes. I'm using a blending brush for this step. Kim's vibe is actually really classy and elegant and runway looking, and I think Makeup by Mario or Mario really delivers well on that aspect. His makeup looks are always glamorous yet really soft and sophisticated looking. And what I learned from him is that he loves to layer eyeshadows. I mean, he posted in his Instagram for tips on recreations because he loves seeing recreations. And he said that a pro tip for eyeshadow is to layer products. Still on that same brush, I'm gonna pick up chocolate orange right here, and that orangey brown shade, I'm still gonna put that on the inner and outer portion of the eye, but lower than the first shade that we use, just to create a little bit of dimension. I'm gonna switch to the Zoeva palette and take a hint of soft and sexy. This is a true brown, so I'm just gonna layer that again. And this time I'm gonna put it closer to the lash line because this is a darker brown than the first two shades that we put up earlier. And I'm being very light with my application. Like, my brush is barely touching the skin, and I'm just using feathery motions to blend the product out. Now let's move on to a tiny pencil brush, and I'm gonna take a dark brown shade. This is called Brownies from the Extra Spice palette, and I'm just gonna pinpoint that here on the outer corner and inner corner, making sure that it's really close to the lash line. There is a gradient there. And I'm going back with my brush from earlier with absolutely no product, just to blend that dark brown shade. And then it's time to cut the center part. So I'm just taking a little accent brush. This is actually very helpful for precise detail work. And then I'm just using my foundation, and I'm gonna start with the center, that part where we tried not to put some products on, and slowly blink so that you can see where the foundation stops transferring. And actually the halo eye that Mario did, he brought it way past the crease, and I'm going back in with my pinky finger just to tap off and remove the excess. And then what I'm gonna do is to use this lovely shade called Infinity. I think Mario laid down a regular shimmer eyeshadow first, then putting some liquid glitter shadow on top. However, I don't have any liquid glitter eyeshadow in my collection, so I'm just gonna make do with this. And actually this shade called Infinity from the Makeup Revolution Extra Spice palette is quite pigmented and very foiled. Like, look at that. That's so good, right? Wow! See, that's so pretty! Oh my gosh, it worked. I thought for a minute I'm not gonna be able to recreate the look as close to hers as possible, but not bad. However, we don't want this stark line to come across, so I'm just gonna take that pencil brush with a little bit of some brown shade and try to blend the two together. You can always go back and forth with your brushes, so you can really get a more precise and more blended look, and you can intensify the colors of your shadows. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna go back with the shade Brownies with this small detail brush or pencil brush. Also, don't forget to connect it here on the outer corner of the eye. And with that fluffy brush with the lighter brown shades, use that to really smoke the lash line out. Let's actually put some eyeliner on the waterline. Now, Makeup by Mario used a dark brown eyeliner. Unfortunately, I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use a regular black gel eyeliner to tightline and to put some on my waterline too. I'm gonna take an angled brush, use the darkest brown shade called Brownies, and put some of that closer to my upper lash line. Bit of black eyeshadow. I actually wanted to do Dakota Johnson's makeup look or Emma Roberts' makeup look too, because they are also playing with monochromatic pink tones. Let me know if you want a tutorial on that too. But I guess Kim Kardashian's makeup look is also accurate for a Met Gala recreation because it's very wearable and elegant and glam. And if you want to wear this, you can actually do so, and it's actually achievable and very easy to do. Now Kim Kardashian is all about contouring, right? So take your contour powder and don't be afraid to go ham with it. I guess contouring is a thing that Makeup by Mario and Kim Kardashian has popularized, because I think they were the first to really bring contouring into the makeup scene, and from that moment on, everyone did contouring, everyone did bronzing, everyone did highlighting. So I guess it's quite appropriate to go overboard with your contouring and to make sure that you don't skip it. I'm also gonna contour my nose because it's a thing. I actually applied some lashes off cam because you can't go to a glamorous event like the Met Gala with just your natural lashes. So I picked up very volumized baby lashes, and it seems as though it matches well with what Kim's wearing. And then for blush, I'm gonna take this peachy orange shade. And actually, I think that's a little bit too orangey, so I'm gonna go back with my bronzer and layer that. For a finishing powder touch, somewhat in wild photo focus, because I think there's too much lines going on. I need to make the transition seamless. On some angles, actually, she has a very wet looking highlighter, so I'm gonna pop this Bake Cosmetics liquid illuminator out from my collection just a tiny bit and really put that on the highest point so that we can have that wet effect that she's sporting out. And the highlight doesn't stop there. I'm gonna pull off my oldie but a goodie Essence Pure Nude and set that liquid highlighter. This one also just brings out that radiance from within effect. It's not totally blinding, so it's perfect for this makeup look. The lip is a little bit tricky for me because I don't have any lip liners lying around. However, I think her lip liner is somewhat a brown nude. So I'm just gonna take a random eyebrow pencil. Do not do this at home if you're not sure if the products that you have are not safe, but let's do it for the sake of authenticity. I know that girl and Mario just made contouring a whole big deal. And then for the actual lip shade, she sported a very nude lip, almost the same with her skin tone. And that's a classic Kim K lip. However, we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna add a bit of gloss because I think gloss is a thing now. So just a little bit. So this is the final look, guys. What do you think? Did I achieve the makeup look from Kim Kardashian and Mario? I think I pretty much did. I mean, not quite spot on, but decent, you know? And for the hair, just do a normal curling routine and then scrunch it up with some gel and wet your hair just slightly, like dampen it with water or some water spray, and that's it. That's the completed Kim Kardashian West inspired Met Gala look. Again, apologies for the shirt. I don't have anything that is close to hers, so I did my best. However, for the makeup, I think not bad, right? I mean, it's not spot on, but it's pretty much decent and somehow close, you know? And if you enjoy this Met Gala look or tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Of course, comment down below if you want more tutorials from the Met Gala. I would love to do more in my free time if I have time to do so. And don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Please support me, join my little family here in YouTube, and also don't forget to be notified by clicking the notification bell beside the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my new uploads. Of course, don't forget to follow me on my other social media accounts. All will be listed below. It's also free and you get to see my pictures from different looks, you know. Thank you very much for watching. Before I let you go, I hope that you are having a good day, and if you're not, then don't forget to focus on the positive side of things. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.